Welcome to DoWaMyTi Live. So this time on DoWaMyTi Live we will take care of initiatives. So first of all, how can I get access to initiatives? You have different ways. One of the ways is to go to companies first, and then you have 3 buttons which will lead you to initiative. The first one is this one here, which will create total new initiative for the company, which means all the organization structure will be created really new. It will take about 1 up to 2 minutes, depends on how many employees you have entered for this company. And if there is only a new employee and you know it, then you can use this button. Even if there are a few new employees, you can use this button because it only will recalculate the new ones. And if you don't have any change in the organizational structure of the company, then you can really use this one, because this just called the initiative view without any calculation. It's very, very fast. So let's use this first. I click on the button and direct I reach the initiative for DoWaMyTi, which means Christmas dinner. That's the initiative, and here you can fill in an indication if it's cost or revenue oriented. Here you can see the explanation. You can select the person who created this initiative. This person should be a veto, and you can select a person who is responsible for the execution of the initiative. Last but not least, just fill in a day when it should be finalized. So in the lower part we have an indication of this as an initiative for us, which means, hey, we see, based on the initiative of the company, an opportunity for us. It's automatically indicated as yes. So if you fill in an initiative which is not an opportunity for us, just click on the no button, that's it. But we will move forward with yes, it is an initiative. So for the initiative we will define a strategy which is similar to the strategy approach in the company section. So here again you have support of finding a strategy via this diagram. So you can move through and then find out what your strategy for this opportunity or initiative may be. So you can select, let's say, primary strategy, fill in the reasons and how you access this. You can define a secondary strategy. We even can put in why and how it should be implemented. Our political strategy, which people are the key for our success and why, and how do we develop them into champions. So that's it. So what we will do now is move tab by tab through the entries you can make in initiatives. So first of all, it's all about the tactics you have. So here we have the 6 steps to success. First is identify and qualify, where you can fill in industry, sector, trends and standards identified. Who did it? Which company? So here are all the people within the DoWaMyTi in the database, and you can fill it in until when should this step be finalized and when it's done. So just by putting step by step, you can make sure that you do everything you have to do within a sales process. So even on the second tab we have the partners, and here you can fill in partners with the person, with the contact person of your partner, which part of solution from the company may be involved in your approach to the customer, is it identified, and so on, and joint planning. So the next thing is open to-dos. I just fill in one to-do, so here you can put in as many to-dos as it has to be. Org chart, we already talked about this in the org chart video. What you can do here in addition, indicate a person as a key contact for this initiatives. If you have an enemy, let's say here, this person should be an enemy, you can put in why as a summary and why in details, or just fill in a few things. Or even if the person is a champion, just fill in why the person is a champion with details, and if the champion is identified, verified, committed and tested. That's more something like a sales methodology approach. On the next step, we have all the opportunity profile information. So first of all, you can choose any currency we have in the world. So this opportunity should be based on euro, and then you can fill in the amounts. And even who approved this information or this data inside the customer, so, and who received this information and when. So you can fill in it for software, for hardware, for service, as well as the timeline and the information, should it be purchased or should it be financed, and who signs finally the paper. So that's more basic information for the sales process. Even the information here, it's free text for critical success factors based on cost, based on time to market, based on quality, and the compelling reason to act. What is the compelling reason to act and how can we create one? So the next section describes the green flags, so which means what reasons are there that we believe we will win this initiative, and even red flags. So what reasons are there which are telling us that we will not win. You even can enter other things, what could go wrong, what have we done wrong, and even what kind of information are we missing. So the next thing is competitive analysis. So what is it? What solution exists today? You can fill it as a free text, then you can select the person who made the decision for the existing solution and is consulting involved. It's an information. Here we have the decision criteria and decision process. So even if you fill in the criteria the customer have, as well as the decision process, and you can as well fill in when the process step is done. Various obstacles are the next section, where you can fill in reasons what you have to overcome to really be able to win. And here in the last section you can fill in out of the database any company who is acting as a competitor, the strategy of the competitor for this initiative, as well as the aligned person to the competitor, who is the trusted advisor of our competitor in this or for this initiatives. And even you can describe any more details what's behind it. And then put in the strengths and weakness of the competitor itself. So you can fill in as many competitors as you want, and directly can use it in the so-called potential scorecard. And here you can just indicate each of the different items here and compare it with each competitor, so you always know, especially if you exercise it for all initiatives, you will get an experience what have to be the difference in between these results, so that the chances are very high that you will win a deal at the end. And even you can, if you have limited resources and a lot of initiatives or opportunities, you can decide, hey, based on this, it's a much more better judgment to decide which opportunity you really should hook on. So Office we will discuss a little bit later in the offer video. In summary, here you can create very simple and easy and very fast any offer or any pricing information for your customers. So that's the thing at all. And just when you have filled in this, so we go back, to companies and to strategy account plan. And here you can see the initiative Christmas dinner. That was the initiative we just talked about. Just by indicating here, checkmarking the box, you can create a PDF file even for the initiative. And what I will do now is just push here the button, and create the PDFs. So 2 PDFs will come out. The first PDF is the PDF for the strategy account plan for the company we discussed already, and then throw in the video for the companies. That's not where I will look in deep but here we have now the strategy account plan for the initiative, which means all the informations are here. First of all, the initiative tactics, then we have the partner profile with all the information, we have the open to-dos, as well as maybe key contacts, champions, and all this stuff, as well as, it's not very large, it's for the DoWaMyTi because there's not too much, but here the board of directors, board members will be displayed, and even an explanation what all these things mean, as well as competitive analysis is listed with all your entries, the opportunity profile is entered with all your things, and even the potential scorecard. So that's it. The only thing we want to do to finalize this session is just create a new initiative. How does it work? So very simple. We are here with DoWaMyTi and we fill in or click just on the button create a new opportunity. Here it is. And what do you have to type in? You can type in if it's a cost or a revenue oriented thing. You can type in who has initiated it, let's say me, who is responsible, let's say Jeremy, and until when. That's important. Let's say until even December. So we will use this opportunity. That's it. That's all you have to do. Even name the opportunity, let's say revenue focus, whatever it means, priority to, here we go. That's it, because these are the basic information you have to fill in for an initiative within DoWaMyTi. Not more. You can decide, it depends on the size of the opportunity, to fill in all these steps. It makes sense. If you are really working on a big opportunity, then it makes sense. But even if you work on a small opportunity, just fill in this and you will see these informations once again in the video when we talk about reports, opportunities, commission, and so on. So that's it for today, and thanks a lot for your interest, and I hope we hear us back in DoWaMyTi Live.